So WrestleMania 34 is just around the corner, and boy, I am actually excited. I have my problems with that, but for the most part, when we are so used to WWE's problems, this looks like a stacked card. But here's the thing, I don't think that people realize how actually stacked it is. So I decided to compare WrestleMania 34 with WrestleMania 33. Now, it's not fair to compare because we had WrestleMania 34 matches, so I will not focus on matches in this episode. If we got a couple of surprises at WrestleMania 33, it doesn't count because that was not announced. So I'm going to talk about the booking, and pretty much the match card would be the main focus of this video. While I was excited for WrestleMania 33, I think compared to this it was a lackluster, so we're gonna compare each match and tell the winner of it. For example, WWE Championship versus WWE Championship, Universal versus Universal, and couple of more matches. To keep the balance of the video, why don't we start with a big one, the Undertaker's match. So at WrestleMania 33 we got Undertaker versus Roman Reigns, and at WrestleMania 34 we probably will get Undertaker versus John Cena. Which one is more exciting? That is up to you, because we have two of the biggest faces of the WWE, two of the biggest baby faces of the WWE against the Undertaker, and it's more of a preference thing, but I think that John Cena is way more iconic. I never heard someone say Roman Reigns versus the Undertaker. That's a dream match, motherfucker. I cannot wait for that. No, people always wanted to see Undertaker versus John Cena. It might be too late, but since we're getting this match, I gotta give this point to WrestleMania 34. When it comes to the booking of the match, I say it's equal, because even though WrestleMania 34 booking is very interesting, it has this mystique because Undertaker never even showed up, and we don't know whether he will show up. He probably will, of course he will. But WrestleMania 33 actually had the actual build-up. We actually seen the Undertaker, we seen Roman Reigns, we seen the confrontation, we seen moves to each other. So it's equal because this is the traditional booking, and you have this weird kind of booking that is mystiquing. It has the mystique. Yeah, so it's equal. However, the match itself is more interesting when you have Cena against the Undertaker. I want to talk about the Raw Women's Championship match. Fatal 4-way match at WrestleMania 33 versus Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. This is a very easy one for me because I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I want to be as transparent as I can, and I never like to be politically correct, whatever the case may be. I hate this rivalry. It sucks big gigantic dick. This whole Nia Jax, I was fat and now you're body shaming me, and I'm going to show all the little girls in the world what you can do, and that is so predictable. Of course I want her to win, but why? She should be just squashing everyone on that goddamn roster, and she's Oh, Alexa, Alexa, no, oh, body shaming, no. Oh, the little girls are mad right now, no. Is that Nickelodeon or wrestling? Give me some edgy content. I don't care about this Nickelodeon SpongeBob bullshit. I might be the only one, and I know I will get a lot of hate for this. You might already dislike the video, but that's the way I feel about this match. And if you disagree, it's completely alright. It's completely alright to have different opinions, and I want you to realize that on this channel, you're not gonna get any, wow, she's gonna show all the women in the world, because this is women's revolution. And Raw Women's title was much more intriguing. Bayley won the title, match was pretty alright, so I'm gonna give this one to WrestleMania 33. Why don't we go to SmackDown's Live Tag Team Championship match. At WrestleMania 34 we're going to have the Usos versus the Bludgeon Brothers versus the New Day, and on WrestleMania 33 we didn't got shit. Well, I think the winner is pretty predictable in this one. The winner is WrestleMania 34 Intercontinental Championship match. So WrestleMania 34 we're going to have a triple threat match between The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. The Miz is the Intercontinental Championship. The build was very good, surprisingly good. So if it didn't have any build, the match wouldn't be intriguing, and it would be, well, it's not that hard to decide. Anyway, the build was alright, so I gotta give it to them. The match doesn't matter because I'm comparing the match cards. And on WrestleMania 33, the Intercontinental Championship was actually on the pre-show, and we had Baron Corbin versus Dean Ambrose. This is the type of match I wouldn't be excited to see on Monday Night Raw, on SmackDown Live, in my fucking basement, in my room, in my bed, pillow fight, naked pillow fight. I wouldn't be excited for this match if you would actually pay me money to watch it. I still wouldn't care. Ambrose versus Corbin. Are you real with that? Really? It makes me realize how great of a card we actually have this year, and we talk shit about WWE most of the time, but this is pretty nice. Let's talk about Triple H's match. Triple H always has a match at WrestleMania, so I'm going to put it right here. We're going to compare Triple H's matches and Shane McMahon's matches separately, because that's what we're doing. Anyway, just like The Undertaker. So Triple H's match at WrestleMania 33 was against Seth Rollins, and at WrestleMania 34 we are going to have Triple H and Stephanie McMahon versus Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. By the way, what is wrong with Kurt Angle's promos? Was he always that bad? I don't get it. Ronda is so strong, and Jason, if you would date Ronda, that would be pretty sick. Jason is going to return, impregnate Ronda. We're gonna have a fighting, crying baby who's gonna say, "Daddy, let me wrestle," to me with Jason Jordan, and Ronda is not gonna cut any good promos. And she's gonna... What is wrong with that? Anyway, it's still a very intriguing rivalry. I'm really looking forward to that. It's something different, but at the end of the day, it's mixed man tag team match. Never was a huge fan of that. And Rollins versus Triple H, 2 years in the making. 4 since the NXT. You know, so the rivalry was better, and it sounds, at least for me, much better on paper. Of course, I'm not gonna talk about the match, but the match was pretty sick as well. So I'm gonna give the build for this to WrestleMania 33. Raw Tag Team Championships. So at WrestleMania 33, we got a triple threat tag team match for the tag team championships, and at WrestleMania 34 we are going to have the Bar versus Braun Strowman and mystery partner. Now, before I stop you right here, let me stop you before I stop you, because when I will stop you, I'm gonna say something that will change your whole thought process that you're thinking right now. Oh, the great one, the Hardys returned to the WWE. No, that doesn't count, because before WrestleMania you didn't knew that, and we are actually comparing the match card, so the Hardys doesn't count. They will count when we will compare the actual match and the actual WrestleMania. So if you want that video, make sure to click that like button and hit the notification button if you already didn't. Wow, I actually improved in English. I'm talking so fast. Wow, I'm actually proud of myself. At WrestleMania 33, I couldn't care less about this match. I didn't care at all. Why? Who would care? It was really forced and quick, and nobody cared about this match. It was basically, we need the tag team titles on WrestleMania, let's beat each other's asses. Whatever, it was that case. But at WrestleMania 34, there's intrigue. Braun Strowman won the Battle Royal for tag teams by himself. What's gonna happen? Is he going to go at WrestleMania? He will. Who is his partner? We don't know. We still don't know. So at WrestleMania, we are excited to see who is his partner. Is it someone returning from an injury? Is it someone returning from retirement? Is it someone returning from TNA because TNA is dying? I don't know. So that gives it a lot more mystique, a lot more intrigue. So this is a very easy for me. WrestleMania 34 takes the cake. Cruiserweight Championship. So this year we're going to have Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali, and last year we had Austin Aries versus Neville. Now both are on pre-show, whether you like it or not. The thing is, I don't like that it's on pre-show. I think they deserve, but here's the thing, what I want. Just because you are put in this goddamn pre-show, I want you to prove why you shouldn't be on that pre-show. Tear the fucking house down, you know? Prove them, because I couldn't actually see any other match that should be on the pre-show. Maybe Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss, you know, because that rivalry is dreadful. Whatever the case may be, it's actually very hard to decide, because on one hand, Austin Aries and Neville are much bigger names, so it has that it factor. But at the same time, Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali is a much bigger rivalry with a much better cruiserweight division, much better. The cruiserweight division is getting much better. Like, the whole product is way more serious. I absolutely love that. So the build is better for this but the name is this, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to leave it to you guys. Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna give it a tie. That's the first tie of this year. I don't know. Both are good. I can't possibly tell you which one is better. I might have in mind which match I'm actually looking forward more just because of the division is being fixed. But I can't. That would be unfair. So I'm gonna give it both a point. Shane McMahon match. Every year we are getting a Shane McMahon match. So I decided to compare this match to another Shane McMahon match because we don't have any other non-title matches. So last year we got Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. Not talking about the match, but the build was pretty good. Was it the match that I'm really looking forward to? No, but it was okay. And this year we are actually going to have Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. You know the winner. Daniel Bryan returning to the company. You can put him against Kurt Hawkins. This is gonna win in every category because people really look forward to Daniel Bryan's in-ring return. He never wrestled after he actually came back into the WWE, so people care about that instantly. No matter who we're going to put him against. It can be Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan versus Kurt Hawkins and I don't know, Zack Ryder. People will give a crap just because they want to see Daniel Bryan in his attire. That's all you need. So this takes the cake. Even though AJ had a cool feud, the match doesn't seem very bad on paper, but this looks even better, mostly because of Daniel Bryan. Only because of Daniel Bryan. So this takes the cake again. SmackDown Women's title. So last year we got six-pack challenge, which was just a quick match. Naomi wins. Cool moment. It was a cool moment, but that's not what we are talking about. You know, even though the match wasn't like that good, it was a quick match. We are talking about the build and how does it sound on paper. Six-pack challenge versus Asuka and Charlotte. Yes, you know who wins this one. You know, I have to be fair. I have to be fair. WrestleMania 34 has a much better women's title match. Seriously, Raw sucks. SmackDown's title match is very intriguing. United States Championship match. So last year we got Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. This year we are actually having a fatal four-way match with Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. So which one is better? Now, this is an easy one. This is a very easy one, and you guys know what I'm going to say. Kevin Owens versus Jericho. The rivalry was amazing. Nobody cares about this fatal four-way match. The only reason I care a little bit is because Rusev was at it, and I'm Randy Orton's biggest fan, believe me. I grew up watching Orton, childhood hero, wherever. I'm just not into this rivalry. I couldn't care less. And before Rusev was even added, I didn't even care at all. So Jericho versus rivalry, one of the best rivalries of 2016, 17, whatever. So this wins. This wins. WWE Championship. So this year we're having Shinsuke Nakamura versus AJ Styles, and last year we got Randy Orton versus Bray Wyatt. Both are Royal Rumble winners because you gotta put Roman Reigns in a main event, but you don't want to make him a Royal Rumble winner because nobody wants to see that. That's the deal by the WWE. And of course, most people are actually excited much more for AJ versus Nakamura, so this easily wins. Like, the rivalry was okay with Orton and Bray Wyatt for a couple of weeks. When it actually started for the championship, he burned his house, but then they screwed it by pretty much not doing anything else. The rivalry for Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles is even worse. It sucks so much. One of the worst rivalries I've ever seen in my entire life. I get a lot of crap on Twitter for saying that, but this rivalry sucks massive cock. Because they're not doing anything. Oh, I'm gonna put knee to face WrestleMania. Yeah, but just the match. That's what people care about. So, and Universal Championship. So last year we got Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, and this year we're gonna have Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. And I absolutely don't know which I should say, but I'm gonna say that I think that the winner of this is Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, because even though these two are so predictable, the Goldberg thing was more of a, we all know he's gonna lose, retire, and that's it. Roman Reigns thing, we all know that it's at least going to be a good match, And by the way, the Goldberg match was not bad. I'm just saying that we didn't have any high expectations. And for this one, we know it's gonna be a good match. WrestleMania 31 was a good match. So I'm excited to see what kind of match they are going to do. As predictable as it is, I gotta give it to Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. The whole Goldberg versus Lesnar match kinda seemed like a filler to me. You know? Not as much of a filler like Dean Ambrose and Lesnar, but this just like I don't know. I wasn't excited. I'm not that excited for this one, but whatever. This wins this another point. So as you can see, WrestleMania 34 wins this one, and of course you gotta have your own opinion. Anyways guys, thank you for watching this video. If you want me to do WrestleMania 34 versus WrestleMania 33 video after WrestleMania actually ends, let me know in the comments below and I might just do that. Make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My second channel, Greatness TV, is doing pretty amazing, even better than this channel. What the heck? Make sure to check it out. The Great One. Peace, love and hugs. It's been a pleasure.